Today, I'm officially going to show you the difference between all the guns. Not these guns. These are the weird guns that they give you at the very start of the game. We've only been playing for about 2 days. So, not this one. That's my personal gun. So, as you can see, we have a few of these guns leveled up, okay? So, as you see, the shotgun, these are some default loadouts they'll give you. So, if you're going from Black Ops 6 to Black Ops 7, this is what I would suggest for you to come over and start out with right away. So this is the M15 Mod O. Now this is a very good gun. It's just like the M4. Now look, you got very little recoil. See, very little recoil at all. The magazine is decently big. Now, if you keep it back and forth, we are doing Resurgence. Don't run this. Run this other one called the Dravik, or the other little SMG we have down there, which is the... Oh, I don't have my SMG on. I'll show you the SMG when I go back in there. Now, the Dravik, see, I can go 1, 2, 3, and he's already broken. And then 4. So hopefully I have a second teammate. Like, I can't just have another person here, but hopefully I have a second teammate that can do that for you. But I will show you for what you would call the other version of this, which is the sniping version in Battle Royale. If you are a sniper using the HCR, please don't keep using your HCR. I would suggest you use this one. It is the closest one to the HCR. Okay, so what this is the VS Recon. This has no attachments at all. This is straight default. Now look, 1, 2, dead, and that's a straight chest piece. See, straight chest. 1, 2, straight chest. 1, 2, straight chest. Okay, it's 1, 2 at anywhere on the chest piece, and you're going to keep getting those non-stop. Ready? We'll change the zoom in. Ready? 1. This is unfocused, so I'm not even... 2, straight chest. Now if we even hit head piece, is instant death. See, look, death. Barely got to focus it. Now that was a shoulder. Sorry. Wait, head piece, straight head. Even at 100 meters away, that is dead hit. He's gone. Now, if you're hitting a guy that close to you at 10 meters away, you shouldn't be sniping this close. You should be like using an SMG or an AR for 10 meters away. You don't want to be sniping at 10 meters away. A lot of people do this, and I'm like, dude, you're going to cause yourself to die. Don't snipe 10 meters away. If you have the elevation to snipe above you, like this, I would suggest you use a secondary gun if you want to hit very, very far long range shots. Okay, and you want to know how far you're hitting. This is called, as you can see, I've done a lot of tricking to this gun. This is a Modern Warfare 2 gun. This is a CAT AMR. And you can see exactly how far away this is. This is 26.3 meters away. Now, I could hit this all day long. All day long. I know exactly where everything is. Not even a problem. You ready? Watch. See? CAT AMR. It's not even a problem. Now, this is the other thing. Not that one. Give me the other wall. This is the other thing with this gun. Broke once, broke twice, guy's already dead. Like, it has a very, very small clip, but you would want to use this if you're very interested in how far you're able to shoot. Now, the other good thing about this is, look at the little dot. You see the dot? That is where your bullet is going to go. And you can't really see it. Let me point at the ceiling. Now, you'll see the little line sections right there. That will tell you per 100 feet of where you're shooting. So 700 is at the very, very bottom. So you want to go up above that by a centimeter. So if I'm going, hold on. Oh, sorry, wrong guy. So if he's down there at 100 feet, you see how that's going like not even barely, see? It's not that hard. They're going to put in a longer range one. So that way, here, I'm going to get an actual gun because someone was asking me earlier about a good shotgun. This is actually currently the best close quarters weapon besides this SMG right here, which is down here, the MPC 25. I don't have it unlocked, but if you run this, this will be a fantastic gun for you to currently run. This MPC 25, absolutely fantastic. You want to run it. It has very little recoil, but it is fantastic. Someone said this was a great gun. I will definitely argue that with them any day of the week because it has so much fucking recoil. The recoil on this gun is absurd. The Raiden is the same thing. Way too much recoil. It is just up in the air in about 30 seconds. This is a 3-round burster. I wouldn't suggest it. If you like a 3-round burster, go for it. This Mirage, a lot of people like it. I would say this because look at the details on it. Look at the details before you equip the weapon. That is why I tell people don't equip weapons that you don't like. Hold on, let me go back in there. I'm so sorry. I just clicked the wrong button. You see this? That's the AK-27. That is way better than the Maverick. And that's base level. No attachments, no nothing. So the AK-27 is obviously fucking better. The MX-17 is way better already, and that's base level. The Mirage and the Maverick are still shitty, even at base level. The Maddox is, I would say middle. It's in the middle, all right? Because when you get hit, you're going to get fucked up. It's going to actually tear you down, which sucks. You don't want to get tore down. You want to be able to sit there and shoot someone. Now, for snipers, here's the problem. Your VS Recon, it's a bolt action. So anywhere you see and hit someone, always look at the details. You'll see that on the bottom right of your screen. Your mobility and your handling, as long as you're prone or have a bipod on this gun, you will be fine. Or mounted on something, you're going to be fine. I can't hit you in the legs or the femur at all. Anything below the waist, I'm gonna fucking miss, and it's gonna suck. But above the head, that is plus 847 damage on the head times 2. That is 207 on the neck, 207, 207, 207, 207. Every body part is 207. So that means you're gonna lose all your plates, all your fucking 90% of your health is gonna be gone by the time I hit you once with this gun. Like this Shadow, look at this. This Shadow, look how little it's hitting like a marksman rifle pretty much. You don't want to run this Shadow unless you can put a lot of good shit on that bitch. Unless you can put a lot of good stuff on there. Like someone told me yesterday, this is the X9 XR3 Ion greatest gun on the game. I can prove to you right here at base level, this has no attachments. Look, I'll even show you right here. No attachments, no attachments, no attachments. You can clearly see I have nothing on these at all. That is a fucking lie to everybody. Don't listen to people without doing your own research. This is the clear research. The VS Recon is the clear choice of the sniper you should be running if you like sniping motherfuckers from a long way. So, the other one, someone said, what's the best pistol currently? The Jaeger is the one you get started out with. But, in my honest opinion, you would want to run either the Jaeger or the Velox. They're about the same. They're about 1 point difference. The Velox, they're about the same gun. It doesn't really matter. The Velox can be, but the Coda has a bad recoil. That is why I would say don't run the Coda. run the Velox. Now, someone is also saying this Arc 1, this is a gigantic launcher. You see it? It's a gigantic motherfucking launcher. This is hitting like a sniper. So it will actually down you instantly once you get it done. It is actually a really hard-hitting gun. Sorry, coffee. I will agree to that. So it is supposed to be a hard-hitting gun because you're supposed to be taking cars down with it. You're not supposed to be doing any of that with it. In my Legacy, sorry about my Legacy, I will show you 90% of these guns got nerfed. What was the nerf gun that someone was telling me? The HDR. Here's the HDR. We'll go to the... No. Bring me up the HDR. Thank you. Someone said this got nerfed. The stats don't lie to me. That's 180 plus 500%. That is a lie. 180 plus 500. I can bitch slap you anywhere and you are going to go down. Oh, wait. This is compared to the Echo shotgun. Hold on. Let me... No. Wait. So, we're going to compare it to other snipers. So now, this is the VS. This is compared... The VS Recon compared to the other Legacy the snipers, okay? So we'll go... So now we're compared to the other one. The other sniper, okay? So now we're on the exact same page because compared to the VS sniper of this season from Black Ops 7 to the HDR sniper rifle of last season Battle Pass of Black Ops 6. So we're lower on fire rate or on firepower by 3 dots, which is minus 15, minus 9%, aiming idle, sway, flinch resistance. My movement speed is down, but my handling is fucking way up for the HDR. So officially, if I put a few attachments on this VS Recon, because this is almost maxed out. This has almost all maxed out dots, okay? But that VS Recon already has me beat on firepower and mobility and almost on fucking handling. But they're not... But also, they're not hitting the same, which is the problem. That's what people need to understand is this sniper isn't hitting the same way as the other snipers are. AMR, out of the class. This one, out of the class, out of the class, out of the class. Let me go to the Black Ops 3 one. Out of the class. Signal 50. Nope. Oh, Victus. The Victus is still in here. Look, Victus can still compete. Okay, so your Victuses are still good. All right. Wait. Here we go. I have like 7 builds of the Imperium, so you gotta deal with me for a sec. Okay, so the Valkyrio 141 is actually competing with the base bitch BS Recon. But look, the handling, the accuracy, the mobility, but it doesn't have the firepower, which is the problem. But that's my actual build for the thing in here is not actually set up. It'll take me 10 minutes to set it up. I'm not going to do that to you guys. All right, so we're going to go... Hold on, let me put this down for a second. Go over here. Okay, so these are the 2 ones from what you would call the Modern Warfare 3 snipers right here. All right, so this is that one, and that's that one. The accuracy, and then the firepower. My firepower, and this is a maxed out Cat AMR. I have +5 and +5. So I'm still doing more damage with the VS Recon, actually with the Cat AMR than the VS Recon. So it shows right here, I have less mags and less bullets, but I got more distance and damage with that Cat AMR. That's the problem people don't understand is you got to actually compare your guns, because if you want to do the damage, if you want to do the actual best of the best for your shit, you need to compare your guns. So like, you will consistently see people running your Kilo, right? You want to go in here, okay? Go over to legacies. Hold on, here's the legacy. All right. Turn this off. Where's that kilo gun? Hold on. Here's the kilo. Oh, this is basic bitch kilo. I don't have one built yet. So the kilo is way lower. Okay, hold on. Let me build up a kilo. I'm like, it shows you that this one is way lower. Oh, that's just saddening. But look at this. Okay, so the basic bitch one here. Basic bitch one. Oh my god, this is heart-wrenching. So the Maverick has better firepower than the fucking M15 Mod Zero. The AK-27 is way lower than any of that. They have a little bit. The Peacekeeper actually has a lot more firepower. Holy shit. Okay. I've stand corrected. So the Peacekeeper Mark 1 is actually a little bit better than the M15 Mod Zero. And the MXR17... Hold on, I gotta take this coat off. Jesus Christ, I'm sweating my nuts off. So that would mean this gun that will actually burst off someone's shield is actually a little bit better. So it is a little bit better, even though everything's red, right? The distance you can shoot and the how would I say this actually? The distance I can shoot and actually the more stuff I can hit with that is a lot better. Also, these are very difficult to use. I figured this out because you got to use like 3 different buttons to actually get them to work effectively. And someone already said they haven't platinum, and I said send me a screenshot. No one sent me a screenshot at all. They're like, nah, I'm good. I'm like, I bet you aren't going to be good. All right, I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to do a custom build real quick so I can... I'm really curious to see how my kilo is compared to that, because everyone's like, oh, you don't have a good kilo. I'm like, I guarantee you I don't want to make you cry. All right, here we go. Because literally my kilo is, I don't have it out because I already have it all maxed. I literally have everything maxed, which is why I don't have it actually out. Oh, actually, you know what I will do instead of the kilo? Let me go over to Legacy. Give me my other gun. Oh, did they take all my fucking things off? Wait, what about my underbarrel ones? Hold on. F-Tac Ripper, hold on. I'm looking for something very specific. Hold on. .40mm HE Mastery Limb Ripper. Purify, there it is. Thank you. Ammunition, grain, hollow point, armor piercing, high velocity, fragile, incendiary. There we go. Magazine, 20 round mag. I want this one. Optic, I need a... That's 8 to 5. I need the... Where are you? Hybrid. I'm sorry, I'm looking for the specific one I have earlier. That one. And it should be Brunnen Thunder. Alright. So, this is currently the gun that I actually got reported for twice. I know it looks funny as shit, right? It looks weird as hell, right? It does. I'll tell you why people reported me 2 to 3 times. Alright, so you see this gun. It has a decent sight. 1, 2. Okay? Now, watch. Very little recoil. I'm only pressing L2 and R2 in the joystick. Barely. So... if you don't know what this is, so this is the MTZ hybrid. And this is actually how you make people rage. So how people rush on me when you're okay. So imagine me getting rushed by someone in this. Oh, I can't ping something in here. So if I'm getting rushed by someone in that doorway, like where that two is, I can just go like this. It'll burn through anything at all. It does not matter. Wait, hold on. Oh, there you go. Watch this. See? Instantly. That's the funny part about this. And I've been called out like 7 fucking times about that gun. And a lot of people don't like this. So people have asked me to share that build with them like so many times because it's so not nice. Like over and over and over again. They're like, yo, share me that build. Send me that build. And literally I've had to send them that build because literally it looks unfair, if that makes sense. It literally looks unfair, like I'm cheating or some shit. And I'm not cheating. It's that it's funny to me when people are like, "Oh, bitch, you're cheating. Will you actually learn how to play the game?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've learned how to play the game. The fact is, you don't know how to do the game better than me, which is the problem." So, if I ever need to do a hardcore sweat game, I'll bring this in there, and that's what I'll bring in for hardcore sweaty. I don't want to because I'll usually bring in this one for like resurgence or something, but where's my sniper? I'll just put that girl on there. There you go. Because I prefer sniping. I love sniping, especially in my um especially in my whatchamacallit? In my battle royales. I love sniping so much. Sniping is awesome. I love it. It's so much easier than a lot of the things that people always tell me to do. Um, I've been always answering people's questions. Hey, which one's better? Is this or that better? And I'm like, honestly, let me see what you're running. Let me play a match with you. Let me see what you're doing. And then I'll answer the question you have. Because when people are telling me they're running some of the best weapons in the game, it is not factual. Because I'll send them a message and I'll show them what is going on, because their recoil looks like they're holding an SMG when they're holding this or that. And I'm just like, bro, this is what's going on. Just chill. I got you. I just need to see what's going on before I tell you this happened, and that happened. Because I can't be like, oh yeah, your horizontal and your dead zone are too high. I've been going through a lot of the guys's, how would I say this? There have been about 13 to 15 guys that send me all chats and stuff like that. I'm just making sure my headset's actually connected. But yeah, I've been making sure a lot of these people are actually like seeing what they want. And like a lot of these guys were saying, hey, my guns are amazing, but what's going on here and what's going on there? It's your settings. So I play very, very intensely. I play like my ass is on fire. Like I'm going to die in the next 5 seconds. Let me get this done. But don't worry, I'll start another match here in like 2 minutes. I wanted to actually explain why a lot of people are experiencing like hella high recoil and stuff. If you want to figure out what's going on with your settings, Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7, what you would call your ADS, your dead zones, right? They're completely different. That's what you got to check on. Is your dead zones, your horizontal, and your sensitivity. Because I've already looked through a lot of Instagram, a lot of Facebook. I have actually wanted my settings so when someone is running by me, I follow them gently. I don't want it to push me like I'm getting shoved by fucking Paul Bunyan. I want it to gently push me. So when I go into this match next time, I'll show you what it looks like when I'm aiming. And this is all free aim. I have it so set now, it looks like I'm doing free aim. And a lot of the people are saying, hey, are you actually using console or controller? I'm on a controller, bro. I'm on PlayStation 5. Buying a whole PC system is like $2,000. I'm not spending $2,000 on a fucking entire thing. I want you to understand, when I'm going to share you my settings, I'll show you my settings so that way you can actually understand it, because the guys I saw on Instagram show it in like 30 seconds. But I want you to see how it works before I show you how these settings work. Because I get around 20 to 30 kills every game. I don't get like 3 kills, 4 kills. I get like 20 kills a game. I have extra money to spend on like 5, 6 loadouts every game. If I wanted to buy 7, 8 loadouts a game. Alright, here's Battle Royale Casual. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Once the match actually loads up. Sorry. Out of control matchmaking. Do you know what ever happened in the bot lobby that can be spawned on Nuketown? It got nerfed so that way people can't actually go into it anymore. So that way you can't unlock the free skins for your knives. Because too many people were posting about it and too many people were bragging about it and went in all at once. So a lot of the bot lobbies all disappeared, all except for the casuals. So now it's literally just like... I think it's literally like just the casuals now have the bots, which isn't that bad. You just got to know where to find the bots, honestly. If you know where to find the bots, you'll rake in like 30 kills a day. Well, every match. Like in Resurgence, there's 2 different Resurgence, right? There's Battle Royale Casual, Resurgence, and Resurgence Casual. If you're just trying to level up your weapons and your guns and stuff like that, go into the casuals. Sorry. I'm talking to the stream, guys. Sorry. Games played 18, top 10, 45. That's not bad. I have a 19 KD. Fuck me.
Use this time for some target practice. Real thing coming through.
I gotta get better with these ballistic knives, though. That's the funniest thing.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Watch this. It's not 10:30, is it? Oh, it is 10:30. Holy shit, I gotta actually... Oh, that might be the homie. Oh shit, that's the homie. No, that's the homie. I gotta cut... Oh, yeah, he's coming down.